Welcome to this weights for weight loss class. I'm using a set of 1.5 kilogram weights. So they're light weights. I don't want you to go heavier than 2 kilograms because we're going to be doing a lot of time under tension. And this class is going to be a lot of strengthening exercises. We're going to get the heart rate up a little bit so that we're getting into that fat burning mode. And I want you to remember that it's not all about weight loss. We want to lose fat. That's the most important part. So you want to gain the muscle but lose the fat. That's what's going to make us look toned. It's what's going to make us have a higher metabolic rate. Okay, so I want you to take your weights, take them to the front edge of your mat. Now come into your 4-point kneeling position. Make sure your hands are under shoulders and your knees are under your hips. You can bring your legs together. Now we're going to connect to the core a bit here. So I want you to take a nice big inhale, expanding the rib cage. Exhale. I want you to draw your belly button to your spine. So this is going to be helping you to connect to your core. Take an inhale. Exhale. I want you to lift the right hand off the mat. Did you move here? Are you keeping your body as still as possible? Take your hand back down. Take the weight in your right hand. Connect to the core. Exhale. Lift the weight out to the side. Don't move the body. Only the arm and the weight moves. So try and keep the body as still as possible as you take that weight out to the side. Exhale. You connect into that core. That core is deepening as you lift that weight out to the side. Taking it back down. Lift the weight out to the side. Hold it here. Take that left leg out to the side. Connect to the core. Deepen that core. Take it both down. Exhale, arm and leg. Inhale, lower. Perfect. Let's do another one here. Exhale, take it out. Bring the leg back in. You're going to thread the weight underneath. So you're coming into some rotation of the spine. Then take it back out to the side as you lift that leg. Taking it under, lower the leg. Lifting it back out. Take that arm out to the side. Now, for the next one, the next thread the needle, can you hold that leg up and rotate? Try and get a nice rotation of the spine. Taking it back out. Woo! This is firing up the core. You can feel your body starting to get warm now. Let's go for another 2. Exhale. Then thread it through. Nice twist in the thoracic spine. Keeping the hips square. Taking it both down. Take a couple of cat-cows here. Just rinsing out the spine and the abs. Okay. Bring the legs together. We're going to exhale. Lift that left hand off the mat. Taking it back down. Take the weight in the left hand. Exhale, out to the side. The rest of the body doesn't respond. Exhale. Getting into the back muscles, getting into the shoulder muscles. Let's go for one more. Perfect. Take it down. This time, opposite arm to leg, out to the side. Taking it down. Exhale. Drawing that core, find that stability. Chest is square to the mat, hips are square to the mat. Okay, next one, hold it up here. Take that leg down as you thread that weight underneath. Taking it back up, lift the leg. Taking it back down. Okay, hold that leg up if you can, threading it through underneath. Woo! Nice twist in the spine. Keep the hips square. You are getting rotation in the thoracic spine. That supporting arm is also working hard. Take it out to the side. Take both back down. A couple of cat-cows, yeah. Just releasing the shoulders. Whew, some nice mobility of the spine. Okay, and then we're going to come down to the middle of our mats on our glutes. So you should be feeling really, really warm now for the rest of today's class. My arms already feel worked in my core. Okay, so I want you to sit up now. Your legs are bent. You have a straight spine lengthening through the crown of your head. Take the weights, take them parallel to the mat, and then I want you to tuck the pelvis under, rolling into your half roll back position. So scoop the pelvis under, scoop in the abs, and then you're going to lift up, lengthen. Make sure you're looking straight ahead, you're not tucking the chin. Okay. On your next one, exhale, roll it back, inhale, hold here. Can you deepen a little bit further? Hold it. Exhale, open the arms. Try and draw the belly button to spine. Deepening that core connection. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, back to center. Stay with me. Okay. As the weight comes out to the side, you'll feel your core work and switch on even more. I don't want you to have any doming or coning in your abs, so make sure you're keeping that intra-abdominal pressure by drawing the belly button to the spine. Okay, let's do one more. Take it forward, and then you're going to roll down slowly. Can you do this as slowly as possible? All the way onto your back. Weights come up overhead. So lengthen the legs, flex the feet, and then you're going to take the weights down, tucking the chin, rolling up vertebra by vertebra, slow, controlled, up and over the legs like you're rolling over a ball, scooping the abs. Inhale, roll down, exhale, complete the roll down. Inhale, take the weights down, lifting up, rolling through the spine, lengthening up over the legs, lengthening the arms away from the shoulders, rolling back down. Can you do the slow, controlled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down, rolling it back up. And then we're going to stay up, rolling up and over that ball, scooping in the abs, lift and lengthen the spine. Take the weights down, shake up the shoulders. Okay. You can bend the legs again. Make sure your feet are planted down on the mat. Take the weights forward, and then you're going to scoop in the abs, rolling into your half roll back position. You're going to twist here. So bring that right elbow in towards the waist, looking back towards that elbow. Send that left arm forward, and then switching. So we're coming into some rotation. Exhale as you pull it in. Inhale as you switch. Stay with me. Really find that rotation. Getting into the obliques. Last 2. Last 1. Take the weight in towards the center. Hold it here. Can you deepen in to that half roll back more? Okay, and then we're going to twist from side to side. Exhale as you twist. Inhale back to center. Rolling down slow, controlled, until you get onto your back. Okay. Take the weights up to the ceiling, press the lower back into the mat, legs come to tabletop. What we're going to do now is an ab curl, so you're going to lower the weights, tuck the chin, lift up, gaze comes towards the belly button. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, draw the belly button to spine, scoop in the abs, lowering it back down. Stay with me. Let's go for another one, and then we're going to hold it here. Inhale here, hold it up. Exhale, open the arms. Inhale, close. Exhale, you deepening that core connection. Inhale, exhale. Stay with me. Let's go for another 4. Arms are on fire. Core's going to be on fire. Last 2. Can you pick up the pace? Last 1. Lowering the head back down. Woo, taking a little break here. And then we're going to lift back up. Pull the right knee in towards the chest, and then switch. Coming into your single leg stretch. Exhale as that knee comes in. Inhale as you switch. Try and pick up the pace if you can, but keep that lower back pressed. Keep the hips still. Okay, lowering it back down. Take the weights up to the ceiling. Take a nice big deep breath. Exhale, lift up into your ab curl. Keep the weights up above your belly button. You're going to extend the legs, bend them in. Inhale, extend, gaze towards the thighs, towards the belly button, so that you are not hurting your neck. Let's go for another 4. bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Lower the head back down. Take one weight now. Lifting back up, and then you're just going to twist from side to side. So when you do this, I want you to make sure that you are pressing your inner thighs together. You're lifting up and over, but you're not, that weight is now counterbalanced, so it's going to lift you up and over, but I want you to keep that stability in the pelvis. Try and not move the legs, try and not move the hips. Last 2, last 1, lower it down, take the legs down one at a time, and then we're going to turn onto our tummy. Okay, so take one weight in each hand now. Come down onto your mat. Your legs are externally rotated about mat distance apart. Okay, bring the elbows in towards the waist. You can lower your head down onto the mat, and then inhale, lift it up into slight extension. So you're looking just forward of the mat, you're not looking up. Okay, so you've got those weights in your hands. You're just going to exhale, just lift the weights with your hands. So you're not lifting the elbows are staying in towards the body, lowering it back down. Exhale, lift the weights, inhale, lower. So we're getting into that rotation. So good for your shoulders. Draw the belly button to the spine as you lift the weights. Last 2. Last 1. Lowering it down, lower the head back down. Take a breath. And then inhale, lifting up into slight extension. Feel those back extensors work. Exhale, lift the elbows with the weights now. Lowering it back down. We're really getting into those back muscles. Draw the belly button to the spine as you lift the weights. So we're engaging that core. Okay. Shoulders are working hard. This is so good for your posture as well. Let's go for another 2. Last 1. Lower back down. Take the weights forward now. In front of you, just take a nice big deep breath here. On your inhale, you're going to lift and lengthen the spine, looking forward, bringing the weight in towards the body, finding a beautiful swan, looking straight ahead. Exhale, lower, stretch the arms away. Inhale, roll the weights in, lifting up into your beautiful swan. Exhale, inhale. Let's go for another 1. Lift, lengthen, lowering it back down. Whew. And then we're going to come up into a plank. So find your beautiful ugly plank, tucking under your pelvis, making sure that your back is flat. You're sliding your ribs down towards your hips. Just hold here for 3, 2, 1. Lift that left leg, bring it through between the hands, set that back knee down, keep the feet, the toes flexed, and then lifting up, take the weights with you. Okay, so look here, your knee is over your ankle, both your legs are in a 90-degree angle. You're going to draw the inner thighs together as you lift up into your lunge. Inhale, lower, take the weights forward now and lifting up. So we're getting into those shoulders, set those shoulders down and back out of your ears. Okay, let's go for another 4, getting into the glutes, getting into the thighs. Last 2, last 1. Hold it halfway, bring the weights in towards the body, and we're just going to punch from side to side. Keep your stability here. Pick up the pace, keep the body still, keep the hips still, it's just the arms moving. Okay, last 2, 1, take it down, lower the weights, lower the knee, taking back to your plank. Find that ugly plank. holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Lift that right leg, bring it in between the hands, grab your weight, set that back knee down. Both legs are 90-degree angle. You're lifting and lengthening from the crown of the head. Draw the inner thighs together. Exhale, lifting up all the way. Inhale, lowering it back down. Take the weights forward as you lift up. Holding it here. You are holding those weights in an isometric hold. Okay. Let's go for another 3. You can pick up the pace a little bit. 2, 1. Holding it halfway. Bring the weights in. Punching. Finish it out here. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weights down. Take that foot back into your plank. Okay, we're not done yet. Whew. Find that ugly plank. If you need to take a break, you can. Otherwise, grab one weight with your left hand, and then you're going to stagger the feet coming onto the outside of your right foot. Take that weight up to the ceiling. You're in your side plank. If you want, you can come down, lower down onto your knees if that's easier for you. And then you're just going to lower the weight to the hip, lowering the hips down to the mat. Exhale, lifting it up, and then pike the hips up as you thread that weight through. Lifting back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, twist. Exhale, back up. Let's go for another 2. This is hard, stabilizing work. Keep pushing up out of that shoulder. It's really stabilizing you here. Your obliques are stabilizing you. Exhale. Take the weight back down. Coming down into your ugly plank. Whew, my heart rate is up. Who says that Pilates isn't cardio as well? Okay, we're going to the other side. Take the weight in the right hand. Lifting up. Taking the hips down. Exhale. Inhale, thread it through underneath, lifting the hips. Exhale. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift them. Thread it through underneath. Finding that rotation of the spine. Woo! Thread it through. Okay, we're almost done with the side planks. Last one here. Take it through. Woo! Okay, take that weight back down. Take the knees down. I want you to shake out the wrists. Take a nice water break. I know I'm going to take a water break because all that talking. Okay, just recenter yourself. The next thing that we're going to be doing is some glutes. So we're going to be doing some sideline work and some glute bridges. Okay. So I want you to come down onto your right forearm now. Now that you've had your sip of water, take the weight behind your left leg, your left knee. So really squeeze it. So you are activating that hamstring to hold on to the weight. I don't want you sitting like this. I want you to sit up, push out of that sideways, pushing up out of that shoulder. You're not lying on the beach here. You're doing a workout, and this is a Pilates workout, so we want to get that core strength. And by doing that, we're going to push up out of our side waist. Okay, you can put your hand to your hip, you can put your hand down. So really recruit that hamstring as you lift and lower that leg. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Notice the rest of my body isn't moving. I'm just lifting and lowering that leg. Pelvis is undisturbed. Chest, core is undisturbed. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, hold on to that weight, don't lose it. 1, lower it down, flex the feet, and then open up into your clam. What I want you to notice here, hold on to that weight, make sure that the hips are still square. So you're not opening up your hips, they're staying square. Staying still is just that leg moving, that femur moving inside the hip socket. This is also known as hip dissociation. So we're just working that joint. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take the foot up to the ceiling. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You won't get very high, and that's okay. We're working the internal rotators of the glutes, so it's good for healthy hips. These are major stabilizing muscles, and we want to get into the internal rotation. And then we're going to combine. So you're going to open up into your clam, and then take the foot up to the ceiling. So we're just mobilizing that hip even more, coming into internal, external rotation of the hip. Let's go for another 2, 1. Lowering it back down. Tap up that hip. Okay. Straight to the other side. Okay, take that hip behind the knee. Really recruit that hamstring push up out of the side waist. Making sure you are drawing the belly button to spine, getting a strong core as we do glute work. Your whole body is connected. So exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Just moving that leg. Hips are undisturbed, waist is undisturbed. Don't lose your weight, so really grab onto it with your leg. Last 2. Last 1. Lowering it down, flex the feet, open to your clam, close. Keep the hips square, lifting up out of the shoulder, out of the side waist. Make sure that the neck is in line with the rest of the spine. Keeping your good form. Exhale, open. Last one. Take it down, internal rotation. Lift up, lower. Woo, this is difficult. Okay, stay with me. We're almost done for today's class. Quick and effective, good class, getting the heart rate up. Last one, lowering it back down, open up into your clam, and then into internal rotation. Getting into that nice rotation of the hip, because we all sit down a lot, so we want to make sure that we're really mobilizing our body as well. Otherwise we get all stiff. We don't want that. Last 2. Last 1. Take it down, pat out that hip, rolling down onto your back. Okay, last section of class. So you can take a nice big sigh of relief. We're almost done. Take the weights on the hips, bring the feet in towards the glutes, and then just lift and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, making sure that you're not coming up and hyperextending the spine, lifting up, losing that core connection. You want a straight plane from your chest to your knees. Exhale, lift. Whew, let's burn out the glutes a little bit, just to make sure that we get a full rounded class. Okay, last 2, last 1. Hold it up here. Dip the left hip down to the mat, and then lift it back up. Right hip down to the mat, lifting it back up. So we're getting into that rotation of the lumbar spine, and also some hip mobility. Okay, very good. Last 2, last 1. Okay, bring your feet in a little bit closer together. Now, keep your hips still as you lift that right foot, taking it to tabletop. The hips don't move, taking it back down. Work on your control, work on your I can't even talk now. Sure. This class, I'm a sweaty mess. Okay, keep the hips still as you're lifting it up. Ooh, no wobbling, getting into those glutes. Last one, take it down, lift the hips, lower, lift. Little pulses. Lowering halfway, lifting it back up. Feeling the inner thighs switch on. Last 3, 2, 1. Lowering it all the way back down. I want you to articulate through the spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Coming back to neutral. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Releasing the glutes. You can take the right leg over the left. Coming into your figure 4 stretch. Hug the knee in. Push that knee away. You can bring it in towards the center line of the body so you feel more of a stretch if you want. Okay, releasing there. Other side. Hug that knee in. Press the other knee away. Bring it in towards the center line. Feeling a nice stretch in the glutes. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And then you're going to roll up to seated. And that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this nice, quick, and effective Pilates class using some light hand weights. If you have enjoyed this class, please give me a like, comment down below. How do you feel after this class? Do you feel like your whole body is feeling good, feeling ready for the day? And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.